A very good day to all our viewers, both within and outside the country. It's exciting to welcome you to yet another interesting time on your television, Insurance Matters, where we deal on issues relating strictly on the development of the insurance sector. And this program is being brought to you by Transparent Protection Ltd by Guarantee, an NGO that has cut a niche for itself in advocating for the promotion of the development of the insurance sector. My name is Godswill Egede, your regular host, and I say once again, welcome to yet another interesting episode. And I mustn't fail to acknowledge NICOM that has given us a very strong support to ensure that we are on air. Thank you so very much to NICOM. Today will not be an exception like we have always done. We go out there to get topics that will help you, our viewers, to broaden your knowledge on certain areas of insurance sector. And today we'll be looking critically at motor insurance. Now, this is one form of insurance policy that a lot of persons probably have procured. Some may not know the extent to which it can go. Some may not know what benefit comes with it. But I'm sure that at the end of today's discussion, you would have learned something new and probably how to benefit from your motor insurance. I have a very seasoned guest in the house who will help us to facilitate this discussion. I'm talking about someone who has had over 2 decades professional experience in the sector, an associate member of numerous professional bodies, including Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria. He is an associate member of that institution and also National Institute of Marketing. He has also worked for a lot of insurance companies and related institutions. I'm talking about the head of development of the Northern region for Veritas Capital Assurance PLC in the person of Mr. Olubenga Ambali. Thank you so much for coming to the studio.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good
it's
afternoon.
Good to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, we are actually pressed for time. If not, I'll keep on reading out your portfolio, which is so long. Well, I'm sure our listeners are eager to hear you take a bite on this topic. Now, let us go straight to this topic. Why should we be concerned about motor insurance?
Okay, we look from it from 2 angles.
Yes.
Number 1 is a requirement from the law.
Okay.
That each person that wants, before you put a motor vehicle on the road, you must have insurance cover. Now, the second aspect of it is protection. That comes, if anything happens as a result of my negligence, and cause a damage to the third party, insurance comes in to compensate. Okay. So instead of taking your going to your savings to bring the money out, the insurance comes to compensate to the limits of the policy. Okay,
you have given us 2 distinct reasons. One, the issue of the law.
Yes.
And then the other is what do you call it?
Insurance protection.
Protection,
yes.
Okay, for protection. I would have even felt that maybe that protection angle would have even come first, because anybody who is conscious of security wouldn't even wait until something is made mandatory. But I'm sure in the wisdom of the law has made it compulsory to help advocate for this protection. Now, can you let us in? What are the types, if there are, of this motor vehicle insurance?
Okay, so let's look at the classes first.
All right.
All right. We have private motor insurance. Okay. We have commercial. We have motorcycle. Okay. All right. So if you're now looking at the scope of cover that is available, okay. Number 1 of them is third party motor insurance. Now, second to that is third party fire and theft. Okay. And the one with the largest range of cover is comprehensive motor insurance. Okay. Now, I will have given you a 4th one, but that is no longer in the market. They call it third party heart cover alone. Okay. Heart cover only.
Okay, so
Okay?
that one is
that's
no
not
longer
in the market in
okay,
Nigeria.
so we'll leave that
So we limit
out.
ourselves to 3 here.
3. I know the common man on the street out there might be familiar with the comprehensive and the third party, but now you have sub-broken the third party into 2.
Fire
This
and
one
theft.
that all vehicle owners have as part of their vehicle document, what is it?
That's the third-party motor insurance. They want compulsory by law. And for you to have that, for a private motor, it's just 5,000.
Okay.
Now, that 5,000 give you a cover range of third-party property damage to the tune of 1 million.
Okay.
Now, you also have bodily injury, and that is bodily injury and death, which is unlimited. All right. The third aspect is third-party property damage. Now, how do I break this down? I have a vehicle right now, so I'm on the road. Unfortunately, maybe something just happened. I hit the third person on the road, the nearby. So the car got damaged, and the estimate they brought to us was 750. Now, instead of going to my bank to withdraw from my saving, all right?
Yeah.
I will just call on my insurance company. Involved in an accident, all right? So they come to compensate for that. Now, the second aspect, if unfortunately there's someone inside that car, as a result of that collision, died, all right? The compensation will also be on the insurance company, not on the negligent party right now, all right? Because he has transferred that risk to the insurance company. That's the beauty of insurance. Now, insurance, just to have a background, insurance is just a risk transfer. It's one of the way we manage risks. So individuals that feel comfortable, that gets the real understanding of insurance, you transfer that risk by paying a little, which is called premium. So when you do that, that risk aspect of the risk you have transferred, and when that happens, all right, the insurance comes in to compensate. Now, I've been able to give you third-party property damage.
Yes.
To the vehicle,
yes.
Or maybe roadside. Maybe while driving, I just went across the road and I hit a fence. I'm also liable.
Okay, okay.
All right. If the owner of the fence said, look, you can't go until you get this done. So I just need to call my insurance and proper documentation is done, they compensate. And if it just leads to injury, that medical attention is needed. All right. The insurance company also will have to pay for the medical expenses. So that's what we have for third-party motor insurance alone. But when we come to third-party fire and theft, we're saying, look, I'm going to cover your third-party liability. I'm also saying to you, if your vehicle, your own vehicle right now got damaged as a result of fire, you also be covered.
Okay.
And if it's theft, you lost the car, maybe armed robber attack you and they cut away with the car, you will also be compensated. This is a bit expensive than the third party you have, but it's less expensive than the comprehensive.
Okay, now can you draw a distinction between this and the comprehensive? Now,
the difference between these two is just that we're saying if there's accidental damage as a result of collusion, it's not covered under the third party fire and theft.
Yes.
For example, you're going right now, and your car, we hit each other, right? I will not be compensated.
Okay.
The damage to my car will not be taken care of.
Okay.
But if I'm the one that caused the damage to you, they will take care of my third party.
Okay, that is for third party.
Fire and theft.
Okay.
But if it's comprehensive, I have, all right? I'm at fault. I got a vehicle damage. I also damaged mine. Both risks will be covered, will be compensated under comprehensive.
Under comprehensive.
Yes.
Now that's theft and what do you call it? Theft and fire, right?
Fire, yeah. Third party, fire and theft.
So that cover goes to who? The third party or the owner of the vehicle?
No.
Yes.
The only one that go to the third party is your liability.
Okay, the damages.
In damages to the third party.
Okay.
Now you have two benefits to your own car.
Okay.
Which is fire or theft.
Or theft. Okay.
So if, for example,
but not damage, not damage,
accidental collision.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure that is where people, our viewers, who want to get it clear. It's getting interesting and exciting. Our phone line will be on the screen now. We would like you to call us. let us know your experience in this subject matter. Probably you want to join in this discussion, you are very much welcome. Mr. Olubinga, you know, these things are sounding so wonderful. I hit your car on the road and somebody takes care of it. But unfortunately, over the years and in the course of this program and advocating for the development of insurance in Nigeria, we have come to hear people say these things don't work. They just hold that view that it doesn't work. Let's just get this thing to be. So where would have, what originated this ideology? What do you think is the cause?
It doesn't work,
yes,
right?
Why do people believe that it doesn't work?
Well, to every society and country, you have a situation whereby you have fakes and the original.
Fake
right?
and the original, okay.
Yes. So we also need to critically look, what does the people that said this thing is not working, how did they get the cover?
Okay.
Now, most of the insurance, the taxi, the most vehicle owners don't go to the insurance company, their office, to get what they need. The office could be the website or the physical building.
Okay.
Right now, if you don't get this, probably maybe what you have with you is fake.
It's fake.
So when the risk crystallizes, you won't be able to get somebody to compensate you. From experience, as I speak to you, we pay millions of claims where I worked. So that means insurance works.
Now, this fake, where does it come from? Because, you know, I asked this question, you have all your vehicle documents, and when you are stopped on the way, you present it, and people certify that you are good to go. So this fake, where does it come from? Because people go to either VIO to get their papers, and everything is on. So I'm a bit confused. So
the point right now is VIO is not the issuer of insurance cover.
Okay.
They are to issue you vehicle license, not insurance policy. So if you want to get your insurance policy, go to insurance companies.
Okay.
Go to their website. Now, as I speak to you, you can buy certain policy from the website of genuine insurance companies, including where I work. So if you can't do online, go to their offices. Major cities in this country have insurance companies all around. So when you get used to the insurance company, you know your insurance company, there is interaction, there is file.
Okay, sorry, just hold your thought on that. Let's see what this caller has to say. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. Okay, we've lost that call. Okay, because we have had people complain. They said we got this thing from this source. Anyway, at this point, I would like to inform our viewers that the next episode or the next edition will be bringing the spokesperson of VIO on this seat to maybe help us more on this issue of fake insurance policy, especially relating to motor vehicle. Now, you have taken one angle that probably there are fake. And I know, of course, when there is fake, you can't attend to it. But we've had situations where people have genuine papers, and yet it's being delayed. We have welded into so many cases. We have written to NICOM on some cases. And so there is still that belief that insurance companies are not willing or ready to settle claim. Do you think that is correct? But you will answer that. Let's see what this caller has to say. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. Okay, so over to you. So is it correct? Insurance companies, are they willing to settle claims?
Now, the reason why insurance company is in business is to pay claims.
Okay, not to take premium only. Okay.
Because the day you are telling that man, you know the risks. It's the risks you are changing.
Okay.
So every insurance company goes to business because they need to pay claim. So let's put it in that perspective. Now, it's a two thing. Today you put your money in the bank, all right? But you can't just go there and collect the money. You need to go through a process. Now, one of the things over the years is that have contributed to the delay in some instances, not all, is probably the person that wants to make a claim does not even have understanding of the requirement, what you need to provide. When you have an accident, what you need to do. All right, what you need to bring in. So when you don't have this understanding and you're being asked, maybe after 1 week when you get across, you may be looking at it as a delay. Right now, let me give you a typical, very simple.
Okay, just, you know why I I just welded in. I would like us to go to the streets.
Okay.
You know, let's see what the common man on the street believes and is saying about this motor vehicle. Maybe you let us know whether they are not enlightened or maybe they are speaking out of experience. Let's go to the streets and see.
Insurance that if anybody, if the car has an accident, for instance, if they want to even compensate you, it may not be complete. And two, the insurance company will be fine one way or the other. Like, has he ever paid for this month? Has he ever paid for last month? If they can get that loophole, they will not pay him anymore. Three, third party is an insurance that it's not heavy. What did I mean by it is not heavy is that there is no guarantee on it. They are just doing it for car to move on the way. Because if police said you didn't have insurance, they will just bring it out because they know it has no back. They don't believe in it. They just want to get the paper so that anything on the way, they can show I have insurance.
The insurance that I know is that maybe something like accidents.
Yes.
So maybe you get under something CAC or under something like company. You understand? So when you have the insurance will cover the accidents to come and cover you as insurance. And
but we have a third party which is just ordinary paper, but we have comprehensive insurance. We call it take me away from police. So when police arrested you, they will just, when they see your third party like this, see it here. It has nothing to do with the vehicle. So I think this one we are doing it 5,000 naira. How can you insure a whole car 5,000 naira? You know, so most of all these things, it is the licensing officers that are doing it on their own. So if you have any problem with your car, you go nowhere. But in the days of old, if you do comprehensive insurance, if your motor spoil, immediately you call them, you alert them. They are the one to bring the vehicle to their corridor and assess the car. If after they give you another motor, you get what I'm saying? But in Nigeria is not like that again. It's only you big men. You know, if any poor man do comprehensive now, he's just fooling himself. Because if you take the insurance people to court, they will still be beaten because they have power. You have nobody. So many of us just do this one to clear ourselves away from police. It has nothing affection on the vehicle, neither the owner. So we call it raw paper. So God will help us in the game.
All right, you welcome back from the street. You know, hearing those people speak, you just laugh. You see their viewpoint on these things. And like I said, there is this belief that it doesn't work. Now, what is it that the insurance companies need to do to change this mentality?
Okay, very, very, very important. I quite appreciate all those views. They are the reality of our society.
Yes.
And you can see understanding from some part, why some part not clear understanding. But what we need to continue to do as industry and a sector is awareness.
Okay.
Put the preposition out. Let people have the understanding that the third-party motor insurance carry value. It's not just ordinary paper. It's a certificate that shows that you have an insurance cover that in case you involve in third-party liability to the other guy, compensation will come your way. So what we also need as citizens is to ensure that when we are getting this third-party motor insurance, go to the offices of insurance company. VIO is meant to issue vehicle license, not insurance policy. All right? Now, almost all insurance companies, you can also buy some of these simple insurance products through online, their website. So when you get into that, you'll be sure you have a genuine. And when you, now, I'm happy you're familiar with NICOM, National Insurance Commission. National Insurance Commission is there to protect the public. If there's any insurance company that doesn't want to pay or necessarily delaying, they won't have it funding with NICOM. And we're all aware of that. So the society has changed. Everyone needs to be aware that now insurance companies are solid.
All right, you've heard it from my guest. He said things have changed, things are changing. And that is part of the reason why Transparent Protection Ltd by Guarantee is bringing you this program to get you enlightened. And like I always say, save our numbers. Call us when these kind of situations arises. We know how to step in, even if it means escalating it to the point of bringing it to the notice of National Insurance Commission to know that a particular insurance company is not doing the needful. And call us. Probably you have a claim that is still on. I know some time ago a caller called and told us how a claim has been on for years. And we stepped in. In fact, before we left here, the insurance company was waiting for us at the office. So it goes to say that probably you can only speak for yourself. There are so many other insurance companies that may be defaulting. And that is why we encourage people to call so that we know. Now, a very important question. Now, I get my vehicle maybe involved in an accident and I use my money to fix it. After spending my money on it, can I still go to recover claim? But you will respond to that after we have taken this call. I pray it comes through. Hello, your name? Okay, so what happens? Sorry, our network seems to be jamming. You can send us text message. We will also read your message here in the studio. So, okay, let's see if we can take this. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. So, respond. Okay,
so the situation you clearly stated is that, yes, you involved in an accident and you went to repair your car.
Yes.
Can you recover the money?
Yes.
So, it's in two ways.
Okay.
All right? Did you follow the required procedure?
Okay.
When you have an accident, you need to notify.
Okay.
You need to notify the insurance company.
Before you take any step?
Yes.
Okay, that is practical enough.
So immediately you notify, it can be by phone or send an email, all right? You'll be told, you'll be given a form to fill and all that. Send an estimate of the repair, okay? Because sometimes you are going to give, it's not you're going to repair, it's an auto shop that will repair the car.
Yes.
Now, what you can repair for 1,000, they are putting 20,000.
Okay.
Now, in insurance handling of claim, they also have the consultants and engineers that when issue like this happen, they quickly engage an engineer to go and adjust that claim.
Okay.
They go to the auto shop with your knowledge. They will let you know and tell you that, okay, the man that submit this estimate, we are going to the shop tomorrow because they all understand the work. So at the end of the day, you will see someone that have sent you 20,000 estimates and they will now agree 5,000. So you will now see the reason why this engagement needs to take place.
Okay.
And
now,
secondly,
yes,
if you have authorized repair limits,
okay,
you will notify us, but you can go ahead.
So the first step now is when there is an incident, you notify the insurance company.
Great.
And then, like you said, they will send you a form.
Yes.
Now, if I reside in an area, maybe a rural area where the insurance company doesn't even have a presence or there is no network to even contact them, what do? I start going to town to, what practical steps?
Now, you may also, during the course of the maybe 48 hours.
Sorry, let's just hope that the network will allow us. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. Hello, go ahead. Please, sorry, where are you calling from and your name?
All right, go ahead, Tuesday.
The problem with third-party insurance is that the insurance company delays the person is involved in accident. I had a problem with them last time, that was 2013. That was lead insurance. I had a small accident. So when I contacted them, we start asking several questions that make me to go angry and forget about insurance. So that if insurance was supposed to that we before we accident, the insurance company will take care of whatever damage that happened. But in Nigeria, it is totally different. That's why people don't want to fully insure a car. They pay 5,000 for third-party insurance, but which one the best? So I feel like they should come up with the responsibility and do what is right.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Tuesday, for that call. We appreciate. This is another in Nigeria. In fact, he spoke from a personal experience. He had an accident. He called the insurance company. Said they were asking him lots of questions. You know, at that point, you are angry. Something, your property is damaged, and you are asking him lots of questions.
Now, it depends. There are two things.
Yes.
It depends on the customer relationship officer.
Okay.
All right. What we try to do.
You know why I'm trying to take this call, so we hear from a lot of persons. Hello, your name, where you are calling from. So that we can grab something out of this. Now, he was even in a place where he can call. Supposing he didn't have a phone, what would have been the approach? Will he leave the card here? You know, I want something very practical so that our viewers can...
No, that you have to inform us before you repair.
Okay.
Is better.
Okay.
Now, for example, you could not make call. You are in an area there's no network.
Yes.
So what you need to do at that point in time, okay, is to even safeguard. You know, there are two different policies.
Yes.
Well, if we're talking about the main comprehensive, it will be very clear on us right now. You have insure your car comprehensive, both third party and yours, and you got to a place, no network, to even call anybody. You don't have to do that. Preserve that car. Take that car to the safe place, close to you. All right? When that is done, you can find a way before that repair is done. Get their concept, let them look into it, all right? And when that one has been done, your claim will be paid.
All right. Thank you so much. Time is not always in our favor on this program, but like always say, please call us even outside this studio time. We'll respond, we'll take your calls, and we'll do the needful. Once again, this program has been brought to you by Transparent Protection Ltd by Guarantee, and our guest has been Mr. Olubenga Ambali. Thank you so much for coming. And my name remains Godswill Egede. We'll be back on your television same time next week for another interesting edition. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.